This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the twilight.
I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday we'll touch the sky. You're an angel, little baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, elders lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just heard rap about the trap, don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together.
Welcome, y'all. Yeah, we live in effect. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
Oh, with the radio voice.
Yeah. I ain't got
Oh, Lord.
And I got my coffee, so
yeah.
I got a lot going on.
Make me lean in a little bit.
Yeah, I got a lot going
on.
on.
I want to lean in and get my radio voice on.
Chill. Big shouts out to 99 Jams Care Festival Radio. You're listening to
the
morning show with Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
That's right. And we want to welcome y'all and thank y'all for helping us to redefine what's cool, because
Smart is
the new
gangster.
baby.
Don't know.
Now you know.
I
No,
wonder.
Mr. Edmund, you woke up early this morning.
Yeah, I've been on my thing.
Okay, yeah. You feeling good,
And I got a real
and it's contagious. I feel good because you feel
I
good.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
You didn't feel good before that. Happy
Nah,
belated birthday.
Nah, he came in like ready. He came in
I
ready to
know.
do it. I had to get like warm up.
Happy belated birthday.
He came in already hot. he came in hot. And I had to warm up. Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
How about your belated birthday?
Man, I appreciate
Well,
it.
belated.
Yeah. My father-in-law said every day you wake up is your birthday. So
Hey, that's how I feel.
yeah.
I was at the neighborhood cleanup, and and big shots out. I gotta say this, big shots out to Fancy.
We
Nancy.
can't hear you for some reason.
Okay, how about
Oh, there you
Now
go.
we go.
There it is.
Big shots out to Fancy Nancy.
Okay.
Sierra, brother John, Kay,
Yeah.
Zenzele from the One Community Grocery
Yes,
Co-op, the
yes.
whole Gulfport City Council and
Mayor elect.
the mayor elect.
Karen Love, yes, she was there.
Yes. Big shots out to St. Pete. That's why I called St. Pete.
Yeah, I see what you did. The St. Pete.
St. Pete
It's fusion. We fusing.
Yes, when you bring two
Fusing,
things
coming together. Yeah.
Yes.
We did neighborhood cleanup. So we did
Okay.
Charlie Market Square, 49th Street, both sides of 49th.
Blue and green make turquoise, right?
I think so.
Blue and green make purple.
Okay. Purple my favorite color. Look.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like purple too.
Ooh,
Okay.
you fuse that.
Hey, and I want to say
I think that might be the logo. That
Big-
might be the color in the logo.
it should be.
Yeah.
But big shots out to the whole Fusion 49th. And if people don't know, the Fusion 49th is a new business district,
Yes.
which was started maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Mhm.
And it's to bring two cities together, to bring the city of Gulfport and the city of St. Pete
Yep.
to fuse them together. Because if you know, we share 49th Street.
Yep.
You know, for the whole thing from 22nd, 26th to maybe First Avenue, Second Avenue, something like that.
No, I'll go a little bit further there.
It's actually the trail. So because I think the Gulfport side pick up on the trail.
And I'm talking about Fusion 49th.
But the district goes from 24th Avenue South to 2nd Avenue North.
Okay, then.
And then we going into Gulfport to like 53rd and then over to like 40 something.
So
in
this
the neighborhood. Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
encompassing two
Yeah.
neighborhoods and
Yeah.
two cities.
Yeah.
Really, pretty much.
Yep.
The Gulfport neighborhood and Childs Park neighborhood in St. Pete.
Yep.
Man, big shots out to y'all. This is big.
It is.
Y'all, please get involved. Find something to do.
Something,
Find
you're
something
seeing
to do.
something that's never been done before.
Find something positive to do.
Yeah, that's right. Find something, not just something to do, but something
So how was
positive
y'all
to do.
weekend?
I had a good weekend. I did nothing on purpose, and yeah. So y'all had like a 3-day weekend where I just kind of chilled out. Had birthday dinner.
Did you go out to eat or did your wife cook?
I went out. Yeah,
Okay.
I went out and had dinner, and then a friend of mine cash out me some money for dinner, so it was kind of cool.
bling,
So that was
bling.
good. Yeah. So it was good. I had a good weekend. No, nothing crazy. Did the cleanup. Did the Fusion 49
Okay.
cleanup Saturday morning. Then left there and just kind of had a great day.
You know, Saturday I just kind of
Royce, what's
chilled
good? Yeah.
overall. Now Thursday I went to the Soul Circus.
Okay, I saw the pictures.
I
And
was
I
just saying
didn't
live.
even
or
put- I
something.
didn't-
That's Universal.
Yes, and I only post one because it was so funny because you saw them swinging, and my niece is like, so. Well,
Yeah.
first of all, I took my goddaughter.
My daddy can
to-
do anything. I love that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she really think her like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a powerful thing.
that is.
So when they
That's
get up
really
and start
powerful, yeah.
swinging, she talking about my parents can do that.
Okay.
Right? And I said, your parents can do that.
Yeah, my daddy can do
My
anything.
daddy can do anything.
That's
He's
that
strong.
man. I love that.
And then the people in front of us look back and was like, "Oh,
That's
wait."
yeah. You right. That ought to be a segue. We gonna wait. We gonna wait to get into that
That's
one.
what I was
But
talking
no,
about.
but
Yeah.
So that was so funny, like to see it. But she was so crunk. And if
Yeah.
you see Giselle, she's usually kind of quiet
Okay.
and timid unless you get to know her and you get to
Right,
So
right.
we sitting there, she's talking about, it's about to get live.
Universal.
And then I got Tukey over there that's filming everything because she don't want to miss nothing.
Okay,
She was
okay.
like, oh, I got to show my mama and my daddy. Oh, I got to show my mama and my daddy.
She want to see. She want them to see everything.
And she
yeah.
wants to be a content creator, so
Oh.
she has her phone and she records everything.
Well, that's how you start, though. That's
That's how content
That's
get
how-
created.
that's how content get
I'm gonna
created.
tell you, so the circus is here till the 30th.
Where is it in Tampa?
At Raymond James.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you that it was a 10 out of a 10.
Okay. I've been wanting to go for years and just always seem to miss
For
it.
them not to have any animals, it is very
Yeah.
interactive. They have the clowns dance. Oh, it was this little girl named Cassidy
Mm-hmm.
for the kids. When I say she came, she saw, she conquered.
Okay. Okay. She did her thing.
She did her same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Right. They had motorcycles flying in the air. Like when I say it was just amazing. So if you get a
Universal
chance
Circus.
to go out there, go. They're
biggest.
here to the 30th. And when
Okay.
I say it was, definitely well worth it.
That's what's up. All right, so the 99 Jams radio station invites you and really inviting the community to celebrate 10 years of broadcasting at a special open house event. The Heart of the Community-driven radio in Tampa Bay was celebrating a decade of broadcasting with a special open house event on Saturday, April 5th, 2025 from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a free, family-friendly, say that 3 times fast.
Free family friendly.
Free family friendly. You did it. And it's actually, we're inviting the public to tour the station. You can meet the on-air personalities, connect with local leaders and businesses, and enjoy some live entertainment. You'll also be able to get a behind-the-scenes look at how 99 Jams has served as a vital platform for news, music, and culture in the community for the past 10 years. Y'all make sure that you come out again. That's Saturday, April 5th, from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. And it's right here at the 99 Jams radio station. Again, serves as a network opportunity for business owners, community leaders, and others in the community to celebrate with us 10 years of broadcasting as
10
radio.
years. I want to say this.
Yeah.
I want to say this, the importance of community radio and community media.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to the Weekly Challengers. If y'all haven't
on.
went on the website, go to the weeklychallenger.com.org or whatever it is.
Okay.
And go talk to them people, man. But I just wanted to say that because St. Pete has been a mecca
St. Pete Bulletin
of black greatness, right, for decades. And I would just want to think that the news outlets and media and entertainment the Weekly Challenger, 99 Jams, 96.1 Black Power Radio. What you say, the St. Pete Bulletin. Right, these
Power Broker.
The Power Broker, One Love Magazine. Right, these media and entertainment outlets have been important to build a community that we know today. So y'all please invest in the future, support black radio. Black.
Blackity black.
Blackity black.
99jamstheberg.com.
In all black media. In all black media.
That's what that is.
So you know.
And all black media.
I'm on coffee today, y'all, so just bear with me.
Hold on, buckle up.
Buckle
up, Mr. Edmonds had coffee.
You're at a high level, but this is a doable high level because
it's manageable.
This is manageable.
Okay,
it's the chemicals.
So this like a 6.5, maybe 7. This not a 9, 10.
It's the chemical. It's the chemicals in the coffee. Listen, it's holding me back.
Okay. It's not letting you go.
It's holding me back.
It's not letting you go. Kiana, you pulled out the glasses this morning.
I need some too. We're gonna be 3 glasses in here. I need some so bad.
So with the crazy part of the glasses, y'all, is like I can see my phone and I can see this. Now you blurry. Cause they're not made for a
distance.
Yeah, they only made
for reading.
Okay.
This is why now y'all look good.
No,
okay, but when you put them on here,
you got to get the bifocals with them.
That's what I got. My eyes like that.
Reading at the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I have to do like this. If I do like this, I can see close.
You know, I'm really looking at you.
No, this really. I'm really supposed to be reading under here.
I'm expecting you when I hold.
But this is how you know, because I didn't get the bifocals. I was told not, and so I end up buying 3 pair of glasses. I only can find this 1 pound.
Oh, they got you.
What, the 3 pound?
Yeah, come on. 3 pound.
What you need 3 pound?
What you need 3 pound for?
So I got 2 for reading because I figured I was gonna lose 1.
Okay.
Which I did.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I was supposed to have 1 for distance just in case they say because it's just gonna gradually get it's gonna.
So let's talk about that racket because these supposed to be corrective lenses. This is my daughter. She said this too. She said I done had glasses since I was like 12 years old. And my eyes ain't getting no better.
Oh, because they ain't did the correcting.
They ain't correcting yet.
But they say that
they just make a stronger prescription.
Right, because your eyes get dependent on the prescription.
Because actually, they're making your eyes worse.
They're making them worse.
So
worse.
They're not going to tell you that because, and I'm not a doctor.
I heard that.
But the reason I can say this is because I'm not a doctor.
Okay.
And the doctor wouldn't tell you that. And the doctor would not
I can tell you this because I'm not a doctor.
And they wouldn't tell you nothing like this.
They would not.
But the reality is,
I love it. Chandra, what's good?
The glasses make you dependent more on the prescription.
Absolutely.
And that's why I've been running from them, but it's getting bad. I've been playing the video games.
And
I can't see. I gotta get closer. And I feel that ain't bad. You know, you can't sit close under the TV. So.
Yeah, no, that's what they say. Make your eyes bad in the first place. Yeah,
I think this is something they just set up.
They say they make your eyes bad too? When the TV is on at night, like
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah, the blue light.
You should be pitch black at night.
I thought you were supposed to have a light on or something.
No,
A light
We need to
on when
look-
the
we
blue
gonna
light.
look it
Yeah.
up. We're gonna look it up.
Like it's a
because
way
we
that's
gotta-
supposed to help.
We got to give y'all good information. We are a community resource. We cannot be just assuming.
I can tell you for sure though that glasses don't make your eyesight better.
No, it's not corrective.
You
What
know
it does
do
is
make your
It help
eyesight
you
better?
see better, but it don't make your
You
eyesight
know
better.
what make your eyesight better?
Carrots.
Surgery.
Oh,
lazy.
okay, LASIK. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
so
too
why-
old for it. Yeah, they say
No,
you
no,
got.
What?
no, you do get too old, but you
Yeah,
know why
I
you
don't-
do
over
old?
40.
I don't want nothing that you can get too old for. That's the first
You-
time.
yeah,
That's the
That's the
first
first time that I don't need to do it. That
But you know
you
what?
can actually be too old to do it. Yeah.
You do it because
Yeah.
something else is gonna go wrong with it. Like no, and thinking like cataracts.
I'm
So
not
then
trying
you
to
get the
laugh.
surgery with the cataracts.
You can't get the. You can or cannot.
You can. So what happened is like for one, and again, I'm not a doctor.
Okay.
But-
That's why you can say this.
Yeah.
The doctor would never tell you this.
But listen,
I love that.
no,
I'm saying that from
at
now on.
a certain age, you can't get the corrective surgery for
Yep.
your eyes because you hit another stage, right?
Of the eye, of the
Of
thing.
eyes.
Yeah.
So then,
Okay.
once your cataracts kick in, now you get the surgery.
Oh.
You know what
nah,
I mean?
ain't
So
trying to
now,
do all
no, I'm
that.
just saying, like, so your eyes change,
Yeah.
so you can still get the surgery, but not that surgery.
Yeah, and I
They
got
call
a.
it something else.
Hey, they got a home remedy. I ain't gonna tell you that help your cataracts, but I ain't said it.
I
so.
heard about that.
They got a home remedy, and it
this
don't
is-
work
but
because
this-
I use it all the time.
And your eyesight still bad,
It
yeah?
ain't working. It don't lie, y'all. We debunking rules.
Mythbusters. You just busted a myth.
That junk don't.
You just
Dr.
busted the myth.
Sabi had, Dr. Sabi
Yeah.
had a remedy.
It's all mucus, he said. Just
And
everything is mucus.
and
Stop getting. Yeah, it's all mucus.
But you know,
ain't
he
that
went-
that's the gag, right? Everything that's wrong with you is because you got
That's
mucus.
mucus.
You got mucus in your eyeballs.
But you know
Yeah.
what he did do? He put pee in his eye.
Huh?
Cause that get rid of the mucus.
And he said it burned and it got cloudy, but then his vision ended up coming back.
I heard that.
Oh my god.
I heard that for pink eye.
I watched that. No, breast milk.
I
for
heard
Pink
if
eye?
you,
Breast
I heard,
milk for
I heard,
pink
I heard if you get
breast milk. And
I
gave-
worked on a job and it was shout out to Sandra Santiago. Wherever you at, Sandra, I'll never forget that advice you gave me. I didn't try it. Russ said don't work. I didn't try it because I just couldn't imagine putting pee in my eye. But I had pink eye, and she said, use urine to help.
So
I
I'm
never
thinking
heard about urine, but breast milk. Now, when I
Mm.
did have breast milk at long
breast milk to
time
do
ago,
what?
I gave
rid of pink eye.
my cousin some breast milk for my pink eye. And
We talking about home remedies, y'all.
And listen, I'm gonna say they say if you get poison ivy to pee on yourself.
I
Okay.
can believe that.
All right.
That's what they say.
I don't know.
So,
It's in the book of
another
they.
note,
It's in the book of they.
The book of the day. This is nothing. Don't try none of this at home. We are not doctors.
Where's our allegedly hashtag?
It's
y'all?
allegedly.
We allegedly pee help with.
okay,
eye
so
issues.
listen. All right, Friday, y'all.
Okay.
Friday, so I've been back at the gym a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Back at the.
I've been
So hold on. Just that alone, how you go back at the gym a little bit? You
because
got,
I have to take my clients.
okay.
So this is how I'm back at the gym.
So you at the gym
a little bit.
a little bit. Okay.
A little bit.
All right, I go along with that.
Yeah,
I'm
just a
trying to
little
figure
bit.
out what because that's like being kind of pregnant.
No.
Either you is or you ain't.
Well, I'm back at the gym, but like
Okay.
I'm not. So when I say a little bit, I'm kind of, I'm half stepping. Like I'm not going
Okay.
hard at the gym because I got
Okay.
my client with me, but I'm still working out.
No, that's it. That's because that's the
Okay.
biggest step. Like getting in there. Because like once you get
That's the
there,
biggest step.
That's the biggest step. Because I ain't been in months and
The gym.
yeah,
I
I
was
be in my
at-
garage.
I was at I be using Charles Park Gym. If y'all didn't
Oh,
know,
yeah, that's
Charles
right.
Park has a state of the art fitness center that's practically free. And being the first former president, it would be I feel it's my duty to let y'all know you can go because health is wealth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just in the gym. I ain't do but a couple pull-ups, but
It's a start.
It is.
So,
That's it.
so Friday I got back in the pool, y'all.
Okay.
Now, if y'all know that I'm a swimmer, y'all.
Yeah.
So
we know that.
y'all,
mermaid,
Mermaid,
whole mermaid.
whole mermaid out here.
I'm out here. Now this is my first time back. I did 40 laps.
Okay,
So y'all, hold on. Let's give a round of 40 laps.
40 laps.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
I'm gonna do 40 laps this year.
I was tired.
You did 40 laps Friday. You're going to do 40 laps this year.
That's my yearly goal.
Yes, 40 laps. You did it in a session.
But listen,
Yeah.
I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like. But
That's
I remember,
tiring, though. Yeah.
One side to the other.
So
Yeah.
That was about a mile or two.
So you saying it like you're not supposed to be tired after 40 laps? Like why are you saying like
Well, okay,
I was
this
tired
I know
after
that
40
because
laps?
I knew that I possibly was gonna be tired, but in your mind, because at first, I was up to 80 laps,
Okay,
and I did
that's why.
160 laps a day.
That's why.
What?
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. See, so that's why. Because when you say 40 laps and I was tired, I'm trying to figure out
160 laps.
why you say it like that. Because any normal person would be tired after 40 laps.
Is this an Olympic size pool? What size pool is it?
It is.
Yeah.
So it's at LA Fitness, so it's a standard size on. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah,
you
yeah.
get
It's not
your
the kiddie pool.
No, it's not the kiddie pool. But and I'm sitting in there, and so if y'all know, this is how. So, and I don't have my Apple Watch
Okay.
to kind of keep track. So the way that I keep track, I do 5 different styles of swimming.
Okay.
So then I know I reset.
Right.
Boom, boom. So
So what's good?
So I did my 40 laps. And y'all, I'm motivated. I was tired.
Okay.
All right, but
So you
I'm
back
ready.
in stride
I'm back.
again?
I'm back in stride.
All right.
Yo,
Hey,
Put it in the 1-a-day
And
challenge
then
group.
if
We gotta
anybody
get.
wanna
So
come,
the one. I'm glad you said that because I gotta call out the 1-a-day challenge group. The hashtag 1-a-day challenge group on Facebook. Y'all been real quiet in the 1-a-day challenge, and me too. I've been quiet in there
Thank you,
myself.
Royce.
Yeah, I've been quiet. Royce was in there. Royce did like 100 days straight or something.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody do nothing else, and he stopped doing it.
Dontrell,
We need y'all support.
Y'all tag him as I call him. Tag Dontrell Lawson, because Dontrell, he was getting ready for his 50th birthday, and he was going hard. Remember Dontrell was in the group. Mr. Evan in the group too. He see him. He know. He knows.
He wasn't at the gym to do that. He just was there and happened to do something.
He didn't go to the gym. and it's funny because it's true. It's funny because it's true.
Oh my God.
He wasn't at the
That's
gym to do
hilarious.
that. Yeah.
But I will say, if anybody want to join me at the gym, just
Okay.
to kind of do, I do get one person in free with me.
Okay.
Anytime, whenever I go.
I might need to go look at that pool.
I'm not a 40 lapper.
I'm just
You
gonna
don't
look
have
at the
to be a
pool.
40
I'm gonna look at
Okay.
it.
No, you don't have to
I'm
be the
just gonna look
40
at
Let's go look at the pool.
I need to go look at
This is
it.
the thing
That's
about
you confronting the pool. You got to confront it. You got to confront it. Just stand there and look at it.
Yeah, confront the
about
challenge.
working
Yeah.
out, you got to find out something that you like and
Okay.
that you
Okay.
love. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? For me, I'll say that.
That's right, though.
That's
There's
right, though.
nothing that I
Cause that's
really,
what that'll be consistent. You'll be consistent.
right, because and then it clears my head.
Yeah.
So like I can, while I'm swimming, I'm thinking like, and what happened is also I was frustrated when I went to the gym.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm finna go to the gym, and then but it cleared it was my happy place. The water
Okay.
is my happy place.
It is. It is.
So
yeah.
yeah.
I gotta get back in the groove. man.
And so I'm thanking y'all for this because health is wealth. We got to focus on our health more in the community.
Yes.
I got the community health report right here. Well, it ain't the health report, but it's the
we
foundation.
need
of
to
St.
we
Pete.
need to bring that report though.
Yeah, we'll bring the report. But
Yeah.
I was just looking at this and big shouts out to the foundation, Orlando Health, Bayfront Hospital for the work they doing because our health is very important. And one day at a time, y'all.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna do some push-ups today because I'm inspired. I ain't gonna do 40.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do some
You
push-ups
gonna do some
today.
push-ups
I'm
today?
gonna go get on the ground.
But you
Yeah.
see how I did 40. Like if somebody else came
Yeah.
to me and be like, "Let's do the treadmill," I'm like, "No, I'm out."
You okay? I
No,
got
Oh,
you.
you
doing the
swim-
treadmill.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you know, like
That's my
I-
wife. My wife is a treadmill, but she get on that thing.
Yeah,
and just take off.
I
Yeah.
look at the
But
treadmill
I
and
do,
like
but
for
that ain't
what?
my thing.
Yeah.
Like you could take me and do your workout and I'm like dead tired. But if you come in the pool, I done had people come with me and I tell them like I can't do you.
Miss Teresa.
What they call it? The Olympic, the elliptical. What's that?
Yeah, like,
Elliptical.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can't do stairs.
pronouncing
Like
it how
don't
it's
stay.
spelled.
Yeah, I just be staring at that thing.
The
I'd be
elliptical.
like,
I like the elliptical.
they got ellipticals at Child's Park.
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Big
that's a good
shots out to the
I
Child's
That's a
like
good one.
Park.
people who can do the stairs.
That's the elliptical, ain't it?
one. No, the stairs is the stairs.
Oh, the
Yeah.
elliptical
You-
is the one that go up in the air like this here.
the elliptical is back and forth.
Man, like you skiing.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
do
like that one.
I can do that.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I'm
I can
done
do
with this
that
mess.
Yeah. With this mess.
Hey, big shout out to Misha Darling and the whole staff. We're gonna be doing the housing. We're gonna come back for the housing
Right
meeting
on.
this year again. And Tamisha, come on the show. We need to book you. Get with Kiana.
That's what's up. All right, so again, y'all, you listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, and we just catching up, man. It's Motivational Monday. We motivating each other, talking about the need to work out and really get in the gym. So check this out. Now that we're talking about health and health as well.
Cool.
Crutel, he said, and I'm happy to see Crutel back on the block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
Crutel is back on the
I
block.
got me one of them big, juicy Georgia watermelons.
Yes.
They ain't
yes,
from
yeah,
Georgia,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
But
But
Why you had to say Georgia?
I know, you know they eat everything from Georgia. Everything good.
us.
except,
Good Georgia sausage. This good Georgia, whatever, you know.
yeah, Uncle John's, all of
Yeah.
But yeah, he
Good
back on the
morning,
block. But
Nate.
one thing I remember him saying to me was that if you work out 3 days a week, you got to remember that you eat every day. So, no, we're
you
not.
eat every day.
You work out 3 days a week, but you eat every day. So which one you think is the most important?
I gotta laugh at that.
Them 3 days in the gym
Thank
that
you
you
for the
celebrating
start, Renee.
or celebrating healthy choices and meal prep and meal planning.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
that's where
yes.
you're really gonna see.
I'm so thankful for the
Yeah.
people that I'm around because I set up there before I went to the. That's why I missed you because I was up there with crew.
Okay,
and
okay.
then I came down to the
cleanup.
to the cleanup.
Yeah,
But those watermelons are so good.
yeah.
And they so good for you. I wonder why the white man tried to stereostereotype us.
And make us not want to eat watermelon.
Yeah, because it's so
And it's the
good. It's
best
so
thing for
healthy.
us. Yeah.
And all
Wow.
this fruit got seeds in it.
Listen,
Yeah. Yes.
I was eating the seeds.
Yes.
Big shouts out to Donald. Long story short,
Okay.
he told me to eat the seeds, and I've been eating the seeds.
Do you eat the seeds too?
Yep.
Yeah, all of it. I heard that. I heard there's benefits to.
Go ahead and
yeah.
just
It's benefits to the whole plant.
Yeah, yeah.
it's like you swallow a aspirin, swallow that pill.
Swallow aspirin, swallow watermelon seeds.
Hey, they can swallow aspirin, but
Why
get
y'all
stank face when you
Let
got a
me get the
watermelon
views
seed.
expressed over here.
They get a
The
stank
views
face when you talk about
expressed.
swallow watermelon seeds, but they'll swallow them pills back to back. Eat them like Batman. Like Batman.
I'm gonna take a chance on the watermelon. Oh my god. Oh,
Lord,
No, I'm just
I
saying.
ain't think about that. though.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Man, eating a watermelon seed. Pass me that ibuprofen.
Give me an Advil. Don't worry about it. You don't take a both. Take a
God.
both. Okay.
Wow. It's the truth though.
the 80-20 rule: 80% diet, 20% exercise.
No, that
Okay.
ain't. What is that?
That's
Hey,
a
this
rule.
is the views expressed because I am.
That's good
No,
advice
that's
though.
what Crutel was saying. Like, listen,
Yeah.
if you work out 3 days a week,
But
if
you eating every day.
so you need to be careful about what you eat and
Yeah.
put in your body, especially if you're working out 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
good morning,
job.
Renee.
Good morning. Oh, congratulations, Renee, on all the.
Everything.
Man, listen.
Everything.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this loud and clear. Big shots out to Renee in the Saturday morning shops,
Yeah.
and all
Everyday shops over
yeah, all the success, because it's good to see people from the hood, people from where you from,
Yeah,
getting they thing on.
that's right.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. It's really amazing, man. So congratulations on all the things, all of the amazing work that you're doing. Again, also,
When you gonna come on the show?
Yep. Also, look,
Don't worry about it. I ain't said nothing.
no, you know what? I laugh because I can hear her clap.
I
back.
know. Yeah,
I know she
Okay.
got something for
Okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah, when you
She-
say that, I know she got something
Oh,
for you.
she
So I
getting
just
real
heard her
smart.
say it, even though she ain't say it.
Yeah. But she said it.
Yeah, she did, and I heard it loud and clear. That's why
We
I
hear you.
laughed.
We hear you. We hear you.
That's why I laugh. So again, we in a marathon season as well as we talking about 99 Jams, 10th anniversary celebration, and also the marathon. And so if you want to donate, contribute, you can go to 99jamstheberg.com, hit that donate button, smash the donate button, and give a contribution.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
When y'all doing y'all dinner for Ramadan?
It happened already. Iftar happened last Tuesday.
But you on time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Cause you are on time for
Yeah.
a person to not be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You are on point. You on point. You can be a week late.
Yep.
You can be a week
The
late.
dinner over with, so how
Yeah.
can I be a
Nah,
You
the-
on
no,
you on
the-
color folk time.
So
CPB?
just real quick in the 45 seconds that we got left. So iftar is the name for the you do that every night during
Right.
Ramadan when you break,
When
the,
you break
fast.
the fast.
But the community one that's done together, that was Tuesday. That was I didn't make it because I was at the Charles Park Neighborhood Association meeting. So it was that Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was
The sacrifices.
Yeah,
sacrifices,
yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
My brother.
Don't eat the
But it was
swine.
amazing. I think it was probably like 600-700 people this year again
Okay.
at the Iftar. And
Morning,
shout out to
morning,
the
Mama Blue.
Make
Tampa
it
Bay
one
area.
year. One year I'm gonna make it.
I done
Yeah.
been a couple times.
Yeah.
Brother John, I had me nice.
It's nice. It really is. It's a beautiful
It's a
thing.
beautiful thing.
That's
Great
why I'm
dinner.
trying to make it.
Shout out to the Tampa Bay area Muslim Association.
And it's free. You can go there. It's open air and for everybody in the community. It's a beautiful
I know,
site.
but you gotta register because it's always sold out.
Yep, and it's a bunch of Christians, Muslims. It's
It
a bunch
is.
of different people, different faiths. It's a beautiful site. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's the that's us is the warning that we got to take a break. So y'all stick around. We're gonna what we doing?
We got politics with Mr. Edmund.
Yes.
We got
What the people say.
what-
we got what the people say.
We got
Oh,
what the people say.
Kiana.
We got
Yeah,
Ask
we got-
Kiana.
got Ask
Oh,
Kiana.
and we got some questions for y'all.
Oh,
we do. We got some
Would
good-
you rather? Would you rather be a baby mama or a baby daddy?
That's not the would you rather.
That's not.
But again, we'll be back 7 minutes after the hour. Would you rather?
Radio station.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the twilight.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day. Fight for peace, not destroying our
My
dreams.
brother, my sister, I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday we'll touch the sky. You're an angel, look up, baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, elders lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together.
In federal funding after yielding to its demands.
We're back.
Just like that, we back. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
We would like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool because
Smart.
The new
gangsta.
baby.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Now I'm
No.
gonna say this. I want to say thank you to all our listeners,
Yeah,
right?
right on.
And
Tag a friend right now. Tag a friend right
we
now.
wasn't on Friday, and we got text messages and calls
Yeah.
and
Hate
said
mail.
that. So
Yeah.
Tag a
it
friend.
wasn't
Tag a
no darn
friend.
hate mail.
Tag a
Get
friend.
hate mail.
Tag a friend.
Not hate mail.
If you watching right now, tag a friend, go like the page because 90% of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club viewers have not liked the page yet.
Tiff, what's up?
That's a huge number. Go like the page, go follow the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club because we are bringing you what you need.
That ain't where you was going with that. though,
My
Ken.
bad.
Where you was going
I
with
don't
that.
know where I was going. He
you was
got.
thinking, you was
I
thinking
was
the
just
people
thank
because
you.
they missed-
Yeah. Thank you, thank
Appreciate
you.
you.
And when
Good
we
looking
listen,
out.
we
All of
miss
those
y'all
things.
when
Good
we're not
facilitation.
on.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just,
Facilitation.
you know, trying
That
to
wasn't
keep
where
us
you
on track.
going.
Trying to keep us on track.
That
y'all.
wasn't what you was trying to say.
Make sure we get our outcomes and deliverables.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk over you because I was listening to Jeff with the mess, and she was mad. The girl was talking over. She had to listen a couple of things.
Yeah. She was like, "Shut up! I'm talking."
Listen, and then for me, right?
Sometimes you got it's like that.
No, you don't never have to do that. You never, you never
Not
have to
on
resort
air.
to violence.
No,
You just did this morning.
I
You
said
resort-
not on air.
Yeah, she did kind of resort to violence.
Hey man, big shout out to my cousin Jeffrey.
Because I remember I was like, "You can't do
Yeah,
that."
you chose
And
violence.
I
I had to like get in there.
This is a non.
So
This is a
wait, when you say
non-violent space.
as long as you say respectfully, it's all
This
good.
is a non-violent
You know
space.
what?
I can cuss you out up and down and then say
know-
respectfully.
Big shouts out to my cousin Jeffrey from South Carolina, way South Carolina.
What's up, cuz?
Tuned in, man. What's up? Tag us, friend. We need followers. We need you, cuz.
No, and you know
we trying to
whenever
keep
you.
up because Mr. Edmund had coffee this morning, so we just
I know,
going.
right?
We
I'm
just,
sorry, y'all.
He
we
was,
was talking about.
he was at a 6.5. He's
I'm
moving
moving
up.
up. It's
It's
inching up.
break.
What-
Moving up.
and we
It's
kicking in.
moving
We
up.
getting closer to that moment.
We need some water to dilute it.
need to put some cut in this coffee. So you mentioned just hilarious.
Yes, yes.
And so I don't know if y'all followed the Breakfast Club, but the Just Hilarious.
Not this breakfast
Not
club.
the Tampa Bay Breakfast
Breakfast Club.
We
So-
talking about them New York boys.
Yeah, we talking about them New York folks. But I guess there's been some drama, if you can call it that. And there's a question that we have too.
Yeah, we
like,
got a question.
Is it manufactured or is it real? That's always a thing. But apparently there's a fourth host now, and the two women have been kind of going back and forth. Y'all seen that? You've been following that?
And that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I think they making the whole black race look bad.
I ain't gonna
The whole-
do that. Oh my lord.
I think they making the whole. I think they making the whole black community look bad.
Sometimes I wish we could do like a preview of what he gonna say before he say it.
No, then
So
it wouldn't be the same.
So
It
we
wouldn't
can
be the
like
same. Then you won't have the shock value, right? But we do maybe need like a millisecond delay so that we can have a censor button like they do. But
I think they're making us all look bad.
taking all black
Carrying on.
carrying on like that. Any black person anywhere that do anything make all black people look bad. That's the rule. If you don't look good, we don't look good.
Okay.
But they shouldn't be carrying on. The
No,
women, yeah.
I mean, so when personalities clash, and then this is what clarity, like when you need clarity.
Okay.
And as DJ Envy, because I think this is really his show.
Okay.
Yeah, because DJ Envy
he was
started.
on top,
no,
though.
he's the one who started.
I didn't know that.
And Charlamagne
Came on.
personality just kind of took over.
Okay.
But DJ Envy, and correct me, is the one that he's the man on
Okay.
that. But he
Okay.
just don't, you know what I mean? But he wasn't the
He
shot.
definitely don't carry himself like that.
But but he's
Yeah.
the
Which is
one.
a good, that's
But
good
this
leadership.
is,
Yeah.
even when you bring somebody else in, there should be clear roles, right?
Absolutely.
And even with shows, stuff happen organically a lot of times. I came on here organically.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just
Yeah.
was a good fit. And sometimes you don't know what you need until
Ooh, I didn't think about
you know
that.
what
Yeah.
I
The
mean.
same way.
Yeah.
And so, like, when you
It's
look
true.
at it, they didn't have anybody that was doing what she's doing. Now,
Okay.
when Jess Hilarious went on maternity leave because she got the job, right? And then she got pregnant soon after.
Right.
Right. And then she picked her replacement. and she's like, she's good. That's why I picked her. You know, but then she went and did her thing. But they are two different type of women,
Right?
And they do. The other girl is not a comedian, so you're not gonna get any jokes out of her. She's straight.
The other girl.
No, I'm just saying I don't know her name.
See,
But that's the thing.
see.
I don't want you to take it
should.
disrespectful. Why?
But,
I don't.
but that's the thing. But
No,
she's
because
the other
I
girl.
wanna tell
But
you
she
this.
is the other girl.
I
Just
don't
to
really
be clear.
I only watch.
You got Jess and the other girl.
Yeah, that she is the other girl though. Lauren.
Okay, Lauren. I'm gonna call it. So Lauren is her name. So I'm not
And
gonna
if
call.
it ain't, her name is close to that.
Oh Lord, that's even.
Hey, this is like the
Look, I
remedies
don't
this
want you to
morning.
be calling that girl Lauren from now on, and that ain't really her name.
Just like the
I
remedies
think that's her
we-
name. I
we was
believe
talking
it's close, but that's a keep going.
But
We're
yeah,
gonna
so
look it up.
however-
We're gonna Google it. Yeah.
However, there's a little tension, and Jess went live and kind of popped off.
Okay.
She did a big popping off. She popped off.
Oh yeah, she popped off on her own.
Right,
I wish I had.
And she,
clips for y'all.
not only did she pop up, like she went off on them for, you know, fueling the confusion, and was like, hey,
They were
like,
playing into it actually for better ratings. You know, I think Charlamagne asked her,
To
"Hey, keep going with this because you know the people eating it up. People love it."
right, and people like something, you
Lauren LaRosa is her name.
know. Okay, so Lauren.
Yeah.
There we
Lauren
go.
good though. Lauren was with TMZ. She got executive like producer type background.
That's what they said. She was originally a producer on there. She was producing the news segment, and then when Jess was on maternity leave, she came on and just did the segment.
She was,
So this is the thing, I'm not mad if you are on the practice squad.
Okay.
And the star player get out. Your job is to get out there and shine so you can get you a job.
Yeah.
Right? So like that's what you work hard for. Like she didn't go to journalism school and be on TMZ to not be in front of the spotlight if that's what she aspired to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so she got her time, her chance, and she shined, and you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, and I think like
did.
from
She
what I
stepped up.
gathered, it was just a communication thing. Like they just wasn't talking. The right hand didn't know what the left hand was doing, and so when you come back to work and the person who was supposed to be there while you was gone still there,
And then doing your segment too, like
and people talking about it online.
Yeah.
because that's what really
that's what really did it.
really kind of got in her head.
Now this is going to
with the
be
comment
politically
section.
wrong, but you know, Jess is from Philly and they be in their feelings.
Baltimore, yeah.
Oh, well, that's even worse.
Ooh, I know you did.
Yes, I did.
I know you did.
From Baltimore, and that made me pat my lips because they be, you know, they be real upset up there.
No, they do. They be cranking up.
They ready to do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's that on that. Mr. Edmond, you got some politics for us?
Politics. We got a lot of politics,
Politics
y'all.
with Mr. Edmond.
Canada, the new Canadian Prime Minister has came out and said,
The new or the
yes, there's a new one. He just got elected.
Okay.
He's a Canadian billionaire, kind of like a Trump, right? He's a Canadian billionaire with no political experience. He's coming in, and what he's doing now is telling his people he need a snap election, and what that is they're gonna have their elections in October.
Okay.
He's asking them to have them in April, so that he could have a mandate to combat the Trump administration threatening their sovereignty.
Wow.
Oh, this is about, listen, Canada listen, Canada was like the little brother that like,
Yo,
could,
push
and
Tito.
it was like, I'm on your team. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm good. But like, I can hold my own. But like, you know, I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And then, like, every time America kind of do something, Canada right there with them. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, that's my big brother. Like,
Yep.
you mess with them, I mess
North
with you.
America, we riding.
Right. Boom. Like, and Canada just kind of stay in the shadows of the big brother.
Right.
And the big brother done got over themselves and now, like, and thinking that the little brother is a pushover because
Okay.
the little brother just sit over there and be like, I got your back. Like, I ain't gotta flex. I go to the gym every day, regardless if I say it or not. So I'm ready for whatever. But usually I'm ready for whatever with you.
Oh.
But now you're gonna switch out on me, and I done been with you. Oh, okay. So I'm finna show you
Okay.
what this little brother can do.
And okay, yeah, I hear that. I remember almost like cousins, right? So, so you know, you got cousins, and when you little, you be fighting and beefing, and the big brother can do it. But then you get to a certain age, and you like, look, I ain't little no more.
Right.
You ain't finna be handling me like I used to handle me
I
when we
think
were little.
that's the exact description of what's going on.
It's like, yeah, I ain't little no more.
I think the national pride was hit. Like, you know how you have, people got pride in their country.
That's right.
And he dropped a nuclear pride bomb on them by saying, "Oh, we gonna just take them over." Oh, and all the little.
And Canada, like, wait, what I got to do with this? Like, listen, I rock with you. Like, listen, I power New York. I'm giving you this. I do this. I do that. Like,
they renegotiated all those contracts.
I can't wait till New York go dark.
They can't sell. They're not selling American whiskey. Because American whiskey was real big over there
in Canada,
so they not selling that no more.
Off the American goods, they took them off the shelf.
And I think this is the problem we have. I think we got one person who's talking tough, and we got another person who's taking the steps, right? Okay. And right now, I think the Canadian government is taking the steps to respond to the American tough talk. Yeah. Right? Because it's nothing went through Congress, ain't been no executive orders. This has really just been talk.
Yeah, just kind of
like the Greenland. Hey, we can take Greenland too. Yeah. It's really just been talk.
Y'all ought to be our 51st state. Like, we need that. Let me get that.
These countries
Panama Canal. Let me get that.
They're preparing to respond like through legislation and through votes. This man said he needs
a mandate.
He needs a mandate to do what he's trying to do. So
he's trying to do it right.
He said, so in April we gonna vote. So when I do what I gotta do, I'm gonna let them know that my people gave me a mandate to do it.
Because this is what they wanted. Listen, I ain't just gonna go out there and do what I want to do, like our president.
This is an aggressive step.
Like he got a mandate too.
This is an aggressive step that this guy could lose his seat over.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? This is how aggressive what he's doing is. In October is the election. He's supposed to be there until the next election or until the next.
He's saying, let's do it now.
Let's do it right now.
Because we
have a real threat to our sovereignty. Those words, when he said those words, threat to our sovereignty, that is like those like fighting words in the political jargon. Yeah. Those real deal fighting words.
They getting ready.
I mean, hey. So okay.
Miss Teresa, she said Trump wants to be like Putin and take over Canada for their resources, like Putin has taken over parts of Ukraine. Yeah,
yep. I think you might have something there.
Yeah.
Okay. In other news, Tampa Bay Rays went back into the Tropicana. Okay. They let the team, I guess, the players to go and do whatever they did.
I didn't see it.
I think it was like
I took the weekend off, so I ain't.
Oh yeah. It was like a team workout or something.
Okay, look at stop playing in our face.
But listen, that's what I said when they told me that the team, when there was a news report that said the team had been back in there to do whatever they was in there to do. I said, oh, this is just the messiest mess.
They played in our face.
Because I'm like, what can they do?
This is the
training facilities. They have facilities.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, from what I see, like all you could do is do a walk around and be like, dang.
But they have facilities in there though.
No, here we go.
I mean, I'm just saying.
This is the toxicity of them is, I don't want to be, but then, but I do miss you. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like you'd be like, you treat me wrong, but I still come back just to show you, like, to give you enough to say. So like, listen, I'm done with that deal. Extended to 38. Give me 10 more years and I'll help you do it.
Give me 2 more mayors so I can get this game on again.
Come
on, think about that.
And then just think.
Give me 2 more mayors.
It ain't 10 more years.
Man, give me 2 more mayors and a new council and we're going to run this right back because they love baseball.
And then, wait, listen. And then I come in and you know how much I love.
You know how first, folks.
You know how much I love St. Pete.
In the Politics with Mr. Edmonds segment.
I'm not just saying. Think about that. If 10 more years is what? 2.5 more mayors, right? Yeah. That's at least maybe a whole council change, right? Because it's 2, 4, 8 years for each council member.
Yeah.
So that 10-year time span, we'll have enough time to reload these cannons and fire like we the Buccaneers. So
I'm gonna say this: if you're a gambling person, right?
Don't bet on it.
Don't bet on it. No, because only one mayor fell for it. Okay, so you get 2 more.
No. That's not right. That's not right.
Another mayor fell for it?
No, it was some council members. It was some more.
Well, let's say, let me not. I'm not gonna, because I don't want that. This wasn't. No, I'm not gonna say the mayor. Only one administration fell for it. Let me say that. Out of the 17 years that they've been trying of this administration that was willing to work with them.
I wonder, did any of the other mayors or economic development people come to this administration in a formal way, telling them and asking them not to do it in a formal way? I seen Alan DeLisle comments all over. So if people don't know, Alan DeLisle is the former director of economic development that helped broker the original deal that did not include the raise. It had 2 site options. Yeah, it had a stadium option.
I think it might have been the one that was canceled.
That's the one that was
came up. Okay, so
dude, you know what I think of, and I'm gonna. So listen, when y'all replay this, take it from my heart, right? Because it's
they gonna replay it.
Somebody gonna replay it.
Replay them a lot.
Right.
Yeah, we do get a lot of replays.
No.
Well, we get a lot.
We got a lot of replays.
Is that what you look at? And no, this is so, like, I hate to make it a black and white thing, right?
Okay.
But when you look at where white people are at and what they know they deserve, they don't settle for anything. And this was our first black administration. And so when you don't have or haven't had what the counterpart have, you're trying to get where they at, so you settle for anything because you think that is something.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's
that's what comes in it. And so when you look at, they were already taught your worth. You know what I mean?
But it was some white people involved, though.
But listen, I get that. But we're talking about the administration. You look at the difference of the head of the administration. So let's call it what it is. Yeah, there was black people in the other administration, but they wasn't the head.
I hear you loud and clear.
And this ain't no shot at them. This is reality. When you look at it, is that when you already have 40 acres and your mule, and you're trying to get your 40 acres and you move different because you're trying to catch up. They already got it, so they don't have to catch up. So they like, I don't need that.
I hear you.
But over here, I'm trying to get my 40 acres and a mule for my people. So now I'm trying to get up there. But what happened is when you're trying to do that, sometimes you get misled and your vision gets slighted because you're trying to get your people there. So I'm not saying you wrong, but this is what you're trying to do. You trying to fill that gap in. And what happened, we are misled when you're trying to like really do the sprint when it's a marathon.
Yeah, this is a conversation we definitely want to have. We're gonna have a community conversation
to be announced.
And this is in the most respectful way, so I hope y'all took it.
It's all love, because I don't think
because I'm not against nobody, because you know that's the narrative.
We got deep links in this community, and if this conversation has to be had, we got to be the ones to say it sometimes, right? That's what I was talking about earlier about the importance of black media and black news, that we can say and talk about these type things because we got to. Who else is talking about it?
Right. From
our perspective, from our community's perspective. I don't hear much. Ain't too many people saying much or nothing about this. You know what I mean?
True.
And that's why I really wanted to bring it up, because I think as a community, we have to be prepared to move no matter what this team does, no matter what these owners do. We need to be able to move, and we need to be able to have a plan to move. And whether we have a black mayor or a white mayor, whether it's this city council member or that city council member, we need to have a clear community-focused agenda that will help us navigate through these storms and these ebbs and flows of people who for us and people who ain't for us. We don't know. But once we have our agenda and our priorities in order, we'll be able to move no matter what comes our way.
So you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We're talking politics with Mr. Edmond, and we're talking about the Rays taking a tour of Tropicana Field. And also,
no, I wasn't no tour. They was in doing something.
Taking a tour and doing stuff in Tropicana Field. Pardon me. Thank you for the correction.
They were doing something. They did something with that.
And you getting a bunch of hundreds in the chat. So thank you for the 100. And if y'all like what you're hearing, you can also send stars. So if you want to send some stars, you can do that. You can also support the 99 Jams Marathon by going to 99jamstheberg.com and leaving a contribution. Tell them your brother John and the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, we all sent you.
Tell them about the gun line, boss. Hey, I got one more.
Right on.
Well, this ain't politics, but I just want to shout out
headlines.
this is I want to shout out Stephanie Wynn.
Okay.
She's been doing an amazing job of letting us know about IDB and the health and wellness symposium that just happened, the 3rd annual.
Okay.
So big shots out and Charlene, everybody that helped us make this thing happen. I just want to say thank you for the work you're doing, and we got to do more work with our health. And I said it on politics because I think our health should be a political issue.
I saw I got a book from Miss Kimberly. They brought a brother here talking about the political determinants of health. And it really outlined like how policies and political policies impact health. So you absolutely spot on with that one. Did you see this story about the twins, some brothers in Georgia? Earlier,
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it?
What happened?
In early March of this year, twin brothers Kadir Malik Lewis and Nazir Rahim Lewis, both 19.
Oh, yeah.
They were found deceased atop the Bell Mountain in Hiawassee, Georgia, with gunshot wounds. Their bodies were discovered by hikers on March 8th. And the family members, they're disputing that it was a murder-suicide. They said that, that's what they said. It was a murder-suicide.
And then they missed their plane. When they missed their plane, they're in a foreign town. This is not their town they was in.
Yeah.
They're not from here. They were supposed to be on the plane. They missed their plane. And then their bodies was discovered at this hiking reserve or mountain or whatever.
Yeah.
With their tickets still in hand.
It's so suspicious. And I don't know what happened here, but I just want to say, y'all, keep your heads on your swivel.
Yeah.
We are in extraordinary times, and we must take extraordinary measures to keep ourselves and our families safe. Don't think, oh, it can't happen to me or it won't happen to my baby. Take the precautions that you need to make your family safe, because we are in unprecedented times. This is a time like no other.
It really is, man.
Yeah.
It really is. And so definitely. And then I saw they said on March 18th,
they arrested somebody.
Yeah, they arrested Scott Curlin. He was
For doing it?
Not for doing it. He was a 42-year-old volunteer firefighter, and he was charged with misdemeanor obstruction for allegedly taking photos of the death scene and then sharing them publicly, which violated the department protocol.
For the evidence.
Yeah.
Letting the evidence out.
He was subsequently terminated from his position as a volunteer firefighter.
Ooh, you get fired from your free job.
Well, that's bad.
Get fired from your free job.
Not to make light of it.
Oh my God.
Because this serious.
But it is definitely an ongoing investigation, and y'all stay tuned, man, because I'm sure it's a lot more that's gonna be coming out.
Listen, we have to be very vigilant, right? Because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the streets, and then now we have a unseen or unfocused upon thing that's happening to us that we got to focus on.
And you know what's scary is that like we got people that's ready.
Yeah.
Right? But ready for the wrong reasons. But they ready.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I hear you. They
Like
ready,
you
but
got-
they ready for me and not them.
Right, but you know what I
I hear
mean?
you.
Because you see it, and you're like, oh, we got to watch our back. Like, da-da-da-da-da. People who already paranoid and all this other stuff, and then like you just wrong.
You're right. They're ready, but ready for the wrong.
But that's right. We have to.
You got wrong targets.
We got to get focused, because I'm looking at it like this. They cutting back on the federal government, and I should have talked about this earlier, but
They got them jobs back.
No, but the federal government no longer makes you desegregate your building. So now you can get federal money, federal grants, and federal loans, and have an all-white establishment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they bringing back white only pies, man.
Yeah, but guess what? Now we can make our black pies too. Now, see,
We always could. I think that's the
But-
thing.
but
though.
I
We
think-
always could.
but I think there's been a veil of willful ignorance, right?
Okay.
A willingness to integrate so bad into a place where we were not wanted to be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The integration was about our money. They wanted our business. They wanted to sell things to us. They did not want us there. If we could just email us the stuff back then, they would have been happy with just getting our money, not our bodies,
Yeah.
not ourselves. And now they're just saying it clearly for the people in the back.
We just want them dollars. Yeah.
For the people in the back. And that's what we got to say. Hey, for the people in the back, y'all see what it is. let's move accordingly.
But see, this is what happened is people like, I'd rather know where they coming from than, you know what I mean? Like,
segregation.
and like, yeah, I'd
But
rather,
that's the thing. You already okay.
yeah.
no, we didn't.
I digress.
Okay, maybe,
because we
I just okay, that's right.
A lot of people
You're right. A lot of people didn't know.
bought into
I'm a member of
integration.
the Nation of Islam, so that's why.
Yes, a lot of people.
When I that's what in '97 when I joined and I heard it, it was like, you know what? Yup, that's right. They really don't. They don't really care about us, like Michael Jackson said. And we really need to be doing something for ourselves. We really need to be doing these things. And I was blessed to be able to have conversations with people who were alive during that time, who they now in not a I told you so space, but they was like when it was happening, like we didn't support it then because we knew what was going to happen to our businesses then, like our hotels. You talk about black hotels. You talk about not just the going to the bathroom or sitting in the back of the bus, but the actual black businesses and establishments that suffer.
So you want me to tell you,
integration,
I
like,
was just
talked to them
talking,
people.
I was just talking to my auntie yesterday. We're driving in the car and we was talking about Tropicana Field. And she said that she was so angry when it got tore down because her connection there, like I say, my grandma had a bar over there, right?
Yeah, in the
and she
neighborhood,
was just saying that she was so connected to the businesses and all the people there that like when they tore down, she wouldn't even visit or do anything there for a long time because
I know a
she
lot
was
of
so
people that was
angry.
like that. I know people that was like that, and they ain't gonna say it all open because people change their ways and their hearts change in time. But I knew people that wouldn't go to that building.
because now she will, but she was
I knew that. I'm telling you, I was around people. I ain't going up. I ain't going in that junk, that big old can or whatever. They had feelings about it, and like I say now, a lot of people ain't saying those things or ain't talking like that. But I think we are in a very special spot in history. I think if we organize and we get our focus right, we can rebuild our community. I don't think we need federal dollars to do it. I don't think we need the education system. I don't think we need a Department of Education to improve the education of black and brown babies.
All right.
And you heard it here first. Put that on the wall somewhere. We don't need a Department of Education to improve the education of black and brown children.
A federal Department of Education.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
We're
need
asking
a community department of education.
We're asking a fish to pour us a cup of water. You get what I'm saying? These people have never done anything beneficial to us or for us, and we acting like, oh, we ain't gonna be able to do it now.
Put it in the comments. Prove us wrong, y'all. What has the Department of
I know,
Education
sure,
done?
but I don't.
Right.
What have you done for me
What have
lately?
you done? What has the Department of
Is
Education
it
done?
what is it, chapter 1?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it free lunch? I want to know what it is.
There you go. Make it make sense. Yeah, because I agree. Like, I've always had that mindset of even with our children going to these schools, like you have to debrief your children after school. Like you got to really check on your children after school in a multitude of ways. Like the microaggressions. I was just talking to somebody and she was telling me about how her son went to like an all black school, small class sizes, and now he's going to a public school.
And it's different.
And his experience at the school is different because of like microaggressions and the subtle racism, like not the overt racism, but just stuff that's being done where he feeling it, but he can't name it. And it's like that kind of stuff. And it was just like mind blowing to me to hear this conversation because like I always heard it in theory, like, yeah, these kind of what the children, but she's telling me like, this is what a friend is dealing with. Like,
but there is,
like they real deal, like be singling him out and
they
looking
attack.
for him. Yeah.
So the black man, the black boy is attacked because I've seen it too, that they accuse him because you're not supposed to wear your hoodies in school, right? And it was accused that this black boy had his hoodie on and he's gonna get in trouble. Now he wasn't even in school that day.
Wow.
But yet they had already picked him out and said
like he was the one.
He was the one, and he wasn't even at school that day. So the fact that you will go over and that just lets you know that, like, as parents, we really have to be involved because not our kids can be targeted.
Yeah.
And we gotta take back responsibility for the education of our children. I think that what we did during segregation or integration is that we forfeited our parenting rights over to the schools. And that's why if you hear a lot of teachers say, oh, I ain't here to raise you, because they feel that now they have to raise the child as well.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Because the child is whatever, because in a subliminal way, that's what we're turning our children over to them to do, and that's what we shouldn't do. We should be educating our children, and they let them supplement the education from home.
I remember reading a study that talked about how our children spend more time with them than they do with our
Do the
parents.
math.
Yeah, because they with them maybe
8 hours.
8 hours a day.
Yes.
And
Go
then-
back home, go to sleep.
And just think,
it was
if you're
I
bust,
think they said like 15 minutes. They said the average parent spends about 15 minutes with their child every
I
day.
can believe it.
Yeah.
I can
And
believe
that's,
it.
and that's all racist, because
Yeah.
we have did what I just said. We have forgo our responsibility of our children and gave it to the schools. And you will hear a lot of teachers say, hey, they're getting more responsibility than they signed up for,
Right.
because they now are being looked at as the person to raise, like a surrogate.
Yeah.
Like a surrogate mom.
They gotta
And
teach them discipline, teach them
Exactly.
They gotta teach them things that is not in the curriculum.
Just to teach them
So
the
this is-
behavior. Just to teach them the
This is the
curriculum.
primary parent, and then you got the other parent
Yes,
coming
sir,
in.
yeah.
So like when your child disrespected, then the parent
Bailey, good morning.
that's not the primary parent coming there and tell you not to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like you get on you, but I got your child.
But see, you can talk about that co-parenting.
Oh, well, let's run it in.
'Cause
Run
that's
it.
what we're doing. We co-parenting with the school system, and the
Yeah.
school system is not a willing co-parent, right? You need to be co-parenting with your.
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
Whoa. Wait, say that again.
we
We're
are
in a co-parenting relationship with the school system.
and they don't want to be the co-parent.
Okay.
You need to go back to that man and get with him, and y'all co-parent that child or woman or whatever the scenario. Because we was talking about co-parenting earlier this morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my opinion, a lot of times co-parenting doesn't work, because when you have a fractured relationship with an ex, you usually think less of that person, right? You usually in your mind, in some way, you think of a defect, or whether the reason y'all broke up or whatever. I don't know what happened, but you usually think less of that person. So that's why a lot of times co-parenting don't work. Or it'd be very difficult, because that one of the other parent don't feel the other parent is worthy of raising the child. And sometimes both of them feel that way.
That neither parent is worthy of raising the child.
He ain't no good. He ain't no good. Now the child in the middle, him, both of his parents talking about the other one ain't no good.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, and I'm just thinking, I was thinking this yesterday. I said, dang, that's why co-parenting don't work with a lot of people.
Because the one of the parents disrespect or
Not
low,
even-
or don't
Lower.
they don't value the contribution of the other parent. Okay.
They don't, sometimes they don't feel they can give a parental percentage. You get what I'm saying? Well,
You know, you make up words sometimes. I ain't never heard of parental percentage. So you gotta help me with that.
Y'all gotta follow me. Y'all gotta follow me. But like a parent, okay, my child wants to go to France for the summer.
Okay.
And one parent makes that decision. Feeling the other parent doesn't have the responsibility or the parental percentage to be, in that decision.
Right.
When it should be a group decision. Oh, you know what? I think that is good for the boy. Let's send him to Paris for the summer.
So I'm gonna agree with you to a degree, right?
Okay, I got you, because you weren't agreeing this
No,
morning.
because you said no.
Closer than it was off then.
But you kind of switched it up a little bit today. No, you said something else this
You
morning.
just gotta talk it through.
Yeah,
You gotta talk it through. You
Now
gotta
that
talk
he
it through.
on out, it done completely changed. That's so.
He's talking through, right?
Yeah.
Real quick though, before you do that, Q, you said yes. We are co-parenting with schools by their rules. Roy says facts. I talk to my kid's mother daily, and he emphasized daily. We made it a thing, and I'm cool with my kids' step parents.
Yeah.
We team up on the kids.
Ooh, I
You
love
should.
that, Royce. Well, I love that.
Emily says co-parenting can work if they be adults about situations and set boundaries.
So I'm going to tell you, really, when you're looking at co-parenting, this is an emotional intelligence, which we talk about, and you really got to check your emotions when you coming in to co-parenting. And usually co-parenting work when you're not interested in the other person.
See, that's you channeling your twin flame in
Yes.
this moment, because I was thinking about what my wife would say, and you just said it. Like
One or the other.
her thing is that the only reason that you would be having them kind of problems is like you still got some type of
Right, and usually
interest.
anytime
Because if you ain't have no
That's a percentage.
if your only
I know it's a
interest is the
lot.
child,
It's
But that's
more-
a
then you're going to
percentage.
be able to work through it.
Not
But
all
once
the
you
time.
got,
That's a
you still
percentage.
got like emotional
there
attachment
is,
to the other
and it
person,
don't have to be.
it might.
There's an emotional hurt, an attachment, or something that hasn't been healed, or that
I can
stops
agree.
you to do that. Usually,
Yeah.
I had.
Once you really make it about the child,
Would you make? I know when
But that's
Cheyenne
the
was so
focus.
Cheyenne
Yeah.
is the oldest,
Yeah.
the oldest, right, out of her father children.
Mhm.
And once
That's
we
right,
just
me too.
we were like deuces, like we went through the petty stage a little bit, but once she started,
It's all right. It's all right. We all done did that.
yeah.
I
little
was a
bit.
teen parent, so
Okay.
you know what
It
I
had to
mean.
be a little
Yeah,
petty.
you gonna go through something.
We
Yeah.
went through
you
something,
better.
but let me
Yeah.
tell you one thing that I never wanted to affect was her relationship with her siblings.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and so
Because you got some that don't care nothing about none of that either.
And so this is
Yeah.
so her, but she has a brother.
Wow.
So Cheyenne is 28, Trez is 25,
Okay,
and Shamar is 19, 20.
okay.
And then she got Gigi, which is the youngest of them. And I will tell you, Shamar and Trez mom, and this is known fact, we didn't talk for years. Like you wouldn't even know
That's all. Yeah.
that. But I had her children all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I believed in cultivating that relationship, regardless of how we felt. I knew that Aisha, my daughter, was going to be okay with Aisha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Aisha knew that my sons were going to be okay with Keon. Regardless of all the pettiness,
Right.
we were going to do what was best for our children.
Yeah, and that, you're right. It take emotional intelligence and focus, like really understanding what the bigger picture is.
But I will
Yeah.
tell you, I think what made it easier too is that like once I was done with their father, I was done.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to like, get back.
And that was the
do
point
it.
I was
Yeah.
saying earlier is that like that complicates things. Like knowing like, okay, it's done, and then you moving forward, like everybody moving on with their life. But if it ain't done and you still like got that residue, then it make it a little more complicated.
It does.
It definitely. I think it definitely do. And I think that's a percentage,
Okay.
right? Because all people who split or break up are not wanting each other, right?
It don't
Some
have to be want.
but some people break up and split and be like, "Good riddance."
Yeah.
God, see what I was
One
thinking.
person is.
But listen,
Yeah.
that impacts how you raise the child.
I hear that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I walk away and I'm done, man, I'm not going back. I don't want to go back and F that.
Ever.
But
Yeah.
my thought of that person impacts how I'm going to think you raising that child.
How you co-parenting.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But
I hear that.
sometimes your actions prove that
You
you're
do.
that you're
Yeah.
not
And
let me say
sometimes it's
this.
projection.
And-
It might be
and I will
projection.
tell
and it's
you this,
emotional
and
stuff that ain't been
Yeah.
addressed,
And
like
I'm
you
going to
said.
tell you
That's
this,
enough too.
and people don't say it enough.
That's enough too.
That's enough.
We making a soup, y'all.
Yeah, it's enough.
And we don't talk
A little bit
about
of that
it
in there.
enough.
There's a little bit of still liking them in there. There's a
Yeah.
little bit of
It's a
lacking
lot
in
of stuff
okay.
in there.
Take
It's a
some of that
gumbo.
emotional intelligence out. You ain't got enough of that in there.
But and you know what? And you know what else we need to add in there
What
that
we
we
need to
don't
add?
really talk about? Some people are not fit to be parents.
Ooh.
It don't matter
we
if
talk
you
about
a
you.
mother or a father.
But that's how people feel about it. That,
So-
Some people
But
are
that's
not
another-
fit.
so hearing that,
Another can of worms.
if you thinking that somebody is not fit to be a parent and that's the person
You
you
had
supposed
a
to
parent.
co-parent with, that's gonna be a problem.
And
It
when
is
did
gonna
you
be.
see and think that person was not a parent? Was it before the person had the
Uh-uh.
baby or before y'all had the baby? See, and that's what I'm talking about. Because if
You ain't find out that they wasn't fit to be a parent
Until the
until
baby
after
got
you
here.
Oh.
or you
You
seen
know,
it
people
and
see.
didn't
You know
realize
what?
it?
Just like in anything, a lot of people see the potential.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm sick of this. That's a woman thing. Men, I don't think men.
No, well,
I don't
so-
think
Men
men.
so
look at women and see, boy, she got some
Boy, she got
potential.
some potential.
no,
Boy,
no.
I'm telling you. Boy, I was
So let's say this. Let's say that. Okay. So let's say.
She all right, she got a little potential.
So let's say this a woman's
I can
thing.
work
You
with
want
it.
me to tell you? So, all right, let's go with it. Let's make this a woman's thing. Women see the potential because
Okay.
they say that like black men have this hard time, like there's so much that's on you,
It
and
is.
so like you know we come in and we wanna We want to save you. We want to give you the love that you swear you never had.
Okay.
We want to support you of the support you swear you never had.
Okay.
And all this other stuff. And we want to help you mold you into the person that you want to be. That you sold us to, right? Because that's what happened.
I'm looking in the comments.
Hey, okay, go.
You can read it. I'll just put it up.
No, I just want to finish, Kiana. Go.
Go ahead.
Right. And so what happens is, people start to tell you these lies. A lot of times you tell people the things that you're not looking for and they don't do it. And now
Okay.
you locked in and realize they everything you said you didn't want to be. You didn't want.
So how far did you go before you figured that out? Before the baby? After the baby?
It
So
just
they must
all
be really
depends.
good liars then.
And
Like,
you must
so-
be blind.
So truth.
How long does it take
For you
for
to
real,
realize, yeah.
I think a
see,
lot
here
of
you go.
times
It's people
people
with-
lose points when the breakup happened or when that friction happened. You lose points and now, I ain't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was. No, you
want
knew
me
what
to tell
you was
no,
doing.
you know what happened is a lot of times too, and this is a Kiana thing, y'all can dispute if you want, is that we live in a sexual society and we hop into sex so quick. Right?
Ooh, thank you. I agree. I agree.
Okay.
You
I
know
agree.
what I
That's part of
mean?
the problem.
And then what happened is
That's part of the problem.
the sex is good and you ignore everything else and now you're in a situation
love the kids.
and you don't even like this person. You know what I mean? But now you have this
hear that, though.
emotional
I hear that.
tie with them, but because you didn't
like
vet
you
or
did.
you didn't actually make a great foundation before you added the sex in,
Yeah.
that now you stuck in this whirlwind of chaos and you don't know how to get out.
Hey, listen. I'm. Well, you write a book about that.
So you
But I
listen
wanna
to the
read-
Tampa Bay Breakfast. We're talking about co-parenting. Why does co-parenting work and why doesn't it work in a lot of cases? Go ahead. What did you say?
Tamisha say, but who determines that? Does a bitter mother or a bitter father get to dictate the other unfit? So you get what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
part of what I'm talking about.
That was where you started. That's where you
Tamisha,
started.
That's
You started
what I
that.
came with. That's what I was coming with.
It's so hard because sometimes your actions dictate it, right?
That you're not fit to be
That
a
you're not.
parent.
It's
And
your
that's the
actions.
truth. That's the
Okay.
truth.
It's
Hold
your
on.
actions that do it. And what happened is, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but the primary parent, what happens is they see the disappointment of their children when you promise them stuff.
Okay.
And then you be trying, as parents, you always want to save and shelter them.
Yeah.
Right? And when the other parent is promising something and not showing up, the other parent say, you know what, it's easier to just eliminate that disappointment until, you know what I
So
mean?
I got
You-
a solution. I'm
Go ahead, tell me.
based. Don't shelter your children from disappointment. Life is full of disappointment. You need to prepare them for it and teach them how to navigate it, but don't hide disappointment from them, because what we're doing is we're making a bunch of prissy little things that can't be touched. Listen, you can be disappointed. He said he was coming, he ain't come. Hey, that's how it is sometimes, baby. Don't add to it and try to make it more and be like, oh, see, I knew he wasn't nothing. I told you your dad ain't nothing. Go in the room. And you making it
But
work.
you don't do that. You shouldn't do that either.
You should just be like, hey, if some things happen, maybe he has something to do. He always got something to do, and you know it. Then.
But is that bashing coming from the parent also being disappointed? Because like what you said, Kiana, about how the child is disappointed and the parent don't want to see their child disappointed.
Then the parent disappointed.
And so now you got this impact multiplier, because like I was hoping you came so my baby can go and have this great
I don't
experience,
cry
and you
because of
didn't.
my baby disappointments. Like
Okay,
my baby hurt.
okay,
Like listen,
yeah.
and it ain't got to do nothing about parenting. Like when you hurt my baby, you hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I done been.
And the way you
booed
respond to that
it,
is
right.
how you-
And then
It's a multiplier, like you said.
Yeah.
It's a multiplier.
I will tell you is I knock on wood is that God gave me this emotional intelligence that I never was like to pop off. And Cheyenne sometimes get mad at me because she be ready and because I know her.
Yeah.
So somebody got to say because
Somebody got to have some sense.
Right, but the
Yeah.
pop off is different for me than it is. Well, I can't really pop off like I want to because I need to teach her how to handle situations.
Right.
Ooh.
But oh no, the pop off is still probably coming.
I got a couple more comments.
All right.
Emily says parenting comes with experience and mistakes,
Yes.
and acceptance.
It
Thank
does.
you for that.
It does.
Rush say she got potential to get me a rental. UV says people look past the facts based on feelings and emotions. You're exactly right.
Yep.
And
like you knew they wasn't fit to be a parent, but you had a different feeling and emotion about it.
But
and yeah.
how do you measure fitness, right?
Okay.
Because a lot of times we are doing things that are unfit in the name of somebody being unfit.
But you know what happened when you in it's an emotional thing.
But that's why we gotta. But that's why we gotta really start gauging and looking at where we at and what we're doing.
Doing things that are
unfit because you feeling the next person is unfit, but your actions are unfit. Or how you doing and what you saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Your response to their unfitness is
unfit.
So I would tell you this. If you're with somebody, if you're with a man or a woman, I'm gonna tell you this, because when you in love, you think that like love gonna fix everything.
Okay.
Right?
You do.
You in this bubble and you're like, our situation is different.
I love it.
I know our situation is different. Right? Now,
Love gonna fix it.
Love fix love.
But it doesn't when reality set in. And so if you with somebody who don't have their children and you don't see them on a regular basis, do not think that because that they're gonna, because y'all have a baby, that they're gonna be there for the long haul as well. Because as soon as the bump hit and the hurdle hit and y'all ain't in that space, they did move accordingly because people are creatures of habit.
That's
typically.
right, though. That's right.
So, like, if they didn't make it with their other spouse, their other co-parenting person, and you don't see them in that child's life, when they don't make it with y'all, if y'all don't make it, you're probably not going to see them in yours.
But what if
as well.
what if that's like that because of that other co-parenting doing some of the things that we saying?
We know a lot of greatness. We know a lot of greatness. We don't subscribe to all, but you know if you have,
I get what you're saying. I feel that. You should know.
So if you don't see your child because the mama we done moved on, and you still trying to do it, I know that you're still an involved father because you're fighting for your children. But if you don't call them, you ain't seeing them, they ain't coming to the house on your free will. Oh no, you ain't gonna do that for mine.
And some people don't even go through that though, because I'm gonna say a lot of people don't have the temperament to be going back and forth with their baby mamas. Right? Some people don't even have the will. And so they just be like, hey man, I love my baby, but I can't go over there. Yeah. I can't deal with that lady.
We lost internet for a minute. That's why I look like that. Don't worry. Keep going.
But I'm
you just trying to figure it out. We good.
And see what I'm saying is that sometimes like Roy say, sabotage is real as the abandonment. And a lot of times we are self-sabotaging our relationships with our significant or ex-significant others. And it's hurting the kids and it's hurting our ability to co-parent. And that's what we need to work around. We need to figure out how what we may be doing may be sabotaging or hurting the child and the relationship. Because just like Emily just said something powerful. It's so hurtful to see your child hurt from the other parent. I always did his part so my kids didn't get hurt. Right. That was so powerful.
But when you do that, it still don't take the hurt away. I'm sorry. Hello, caller, introduce yourself. We'll talk about that in 1 second.
Hey, okay. Good morning. How you doing? I just got one question. What if it's the other way? What if you just what if you just wasn't ready at the time? You know, you wasn't ready when you was 15, 16, and so maybe with your first child you didn't do all right. But then with your other turn, you do all right. So the first person better because you weren't ready at the time.
You know what? That's a true story. So thank you. Okay,
that's good.
Put that in the pot.
Let's put that in the pot because I'm that person.
Okay.
And I can talk. And this is when I had a conversation with Cheyenne because her and her father got an amazing relationship, right? But he wasn't always that person. This is true facts, right? But I never bashed him, but we were teen parents and I had to explain to her that we were young when we had you, right? And where I was forced to be a mom because you're there. You wasn't in his household all day, so he was still a child. You know what I mean? And these are the consequences of your actions when you step out of order.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I decided to have a baby at a teen parent, you suffered because your father wasn't ready. And this is what I told her. You don't want to make the same mistakes I did. Now, you're not a mistake. You're the best blessing to me. But would I would rather you to be in a 2-parent household where you could see loving parents and doing all that? Yes. But the good thing is me and JR, that's my you know that yeah, you know what I mean? Like we down like 4 flat tires.
I hear that.
You know
I
what
done
I mean?
seen y'all, and that's amazing, and that's very unique. That's definitely the co-parenting temperature we all would like. That's one of the fantasy scenarios. You get what I'm saying? That it doesn't happen like that all too often. A lot of times these are torn up, fractured relationships. Can't even speak. Don't even speak when they see each other.
No, see, we'll throw parties for each other.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
real down. Like
You over there? No.
no.
Nope.
But like right now, but you know, because we're family.
Okay.
And y'all got emotional intelligence too. That's deep, real, true emotional intelligence. It really is, because like you a unicorn. We already said this. We know you a unicorn. But I'm talking about back to like the people who don't have it. How do we help them get it?
It's not you really got to put your children first.
Yeah.
Right. And you got to trust that when I know that JR gonna ride and die for his children. And so anybody that he has with him, I know he's not gonna put anybody in their life that ain't doing the same.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so when Cheyenne's not with me, I gotta trust
Yeah,
that he's gonna do it. But I know how he gonna ride for his kids. So I know he ain't gonna let nobody else outside do anything to him. So again, when you're looking at step parenting and things like that, you gotta trust your partner.
You got to.
You know what I mean? And so this is life. Anything can happen. But I'll tell you this, you mess with one of mine, because all JR kids are mine.
Right.
They still call me mama.
But that's what I mean by that's the unicorn scenario.
Because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know he's stepping by his. I don't care if it's me, Aisha, or his girlfriend now.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And vice versa.
Right.
But also we're at the same page. Like Cheyenne can't play us. Like JR more like, hey, that's your mama. Now me and him might go back and forth about it, but when it's all said and done, because I was a primary parent, JR was like, that's your mama.
We got a comment. Tamisha says, absolutely. I took a high level approach by allowing my girls' father to communicate directly with them. This way, any disappointments they experienced came straight from him. I never spoke negatively about him, and instead, I encouraged them to grow, feel, and develop their own perspectives on that relationship.
That's amazing.
Antonio Brown says, hurt people. Yes, sir. Well said. Emily.
Happy birthday, Wells.
Yeah. Hey,
Happy belated birthday.
Emily says, two parent households are hurtful too.
Yeah.
We just need to do best at making sure the kids are first. Wow.
That's something.
Wow.
2-parent households are hurtful too. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that, but we ain't got
so
time.
much to talk about. We didn't even get to the Ask
We
Kiana.
got what the people say. So y'all make sure that y'all come back on Wednesday. We got to do like final thoughts.
Everybody like and follow the page.
And Deontay, trust wasn't in the ingredients when making the baby.
So it's not.
She came in on the gumbo conversation. So real quick, I just want to tell y'all. So we got when we talk about what the people say, I asked what I thought was a simple question: Black or African American?
Ooh.
And it just took off into a whole nother direction.
That's Wednesday.
So we're gonna do that Wednesday. We're gonna give you what the people say on Wednesday about Black or African American. Really going into race, ethnicity, and nationality. It's been a great conversation.
And then we're going to
online.
talk about proper etiquette in and out of relationship.
Yeah, relationship
this
etiquette.
Gonna be a hot week.
So we're gonna create an event. So this is gonna be an event so that y'all can be reminded. We're gonna put the agenda for this event in there so that y'all can be here on Wednesday, because it's gonna be up like granny pennies. Ain't that what I?
Yeah.
Comedian Damian Davis.
All right, so we out of here because it's 9:00.
It is 9:00 already. So thank y'all for tapping in, tuning into the Tampa Bay Breakfast
Listen
Club.
to the sister who's lose your shoes and shot all around the room.
Yep.
Right,
I'm
and
your
we
brother
out.
John.
This Kiana.
I'm out.
Boy, y'all tough.